is episode 4 of the ASMR Whispered Let's Play videos. And I did a little bit of stuff off camera. So, to start off the video, I want to go over what we did. That way I can catch you up, and then we will do some other things in video. So, let's go ahead. Last video, I was digging out my base here, and this is my bedroom. Not a lot has changed here. In fact, there's nothing new in this bedroom. But, as you can see, I've started decorating the inside of the base. So, we put these nice little arches on each of the walkways. Over here, I just have extra furnaces and some crafting table there. Now, this is the smelting room that I was talking about last episode. So, I made myself a little automatic furnace setup. Just been smelting up stone and been collecting lava from the lava farm here. So, we'll have plenty of lava to smelt blocks up. And unfortunately, I've used almost all of my iron trying to make buckets and these cauldrons and all of the lanterns in the base. So we're kind of short on iron. Moving over here, the storage room is still kind of barren, but we've got our chests a little bit more organized. I do have a grass block. I killed an enderman, and he dropped the grass block to me, so that's cool. I did go ahead and make an enchanting room. We'll go there in just a second. Look at how much cobblestone I have. I have literally spent, after recording yesterday, for 1 hour, I spent another 2 hours just fixing the base up and trying to make it look good. Obviously, there's still a little bit of work to be done, but yeah, so we only have 47 iron left. That's not a lot. I think we had almost 3 or 4 stacks last episode. I also went through, I don't know, 2, 3, maybe 4 diamond pickaxes before I was like, okay, we need to focus on enchanting. I'm going through these too many. But yeah, so we'll continue expanding this as we need it. Over here, oh yeah, I made this. Over here is our enchanting setup. It still needs, obviously, some decoration to make it feel more cozy, more like a cozy library. I made a grindstone and an anvil because while I was off camera, I spent some levels enchanting and got myself a Fortune 3, Efficiency 4, Unbreaking 3 pickaxe. Probably one of the best pickaxes in the game, at least when you're still starting. Okay, so yeah, so nothing in the bedroom just yet. I did add some stairs. They go to nothing, but that's because we're going to expand that later. Probably not in this video, but definitely eventually. Put some stairs going down, and I started working on the farms. I told you last episode that I wanted there to be farms in here, so that's what I did. I put lanterns on the sides, and all of this is going to be my farm area. Carrots and potatoes here, pumpkins and melons here, and then obviously we have our wheat farm and our sugarcane farm. In addition, I got myself a zombie villager. It just happened to spawn up on the roof, or on the mountain, and I lured it down. Originally this was supposed to be for animals, but I didn't really have any other safe spot to put it, so I just threw a boat down and lured him in there, and now we have a zombie villager. Next, I did get some cows from down in the valley, and it took them a while to get all the way up here, but I lured them all the way up here and bred them, I don't know how many times. A lot. was like, I'd dig out an area for about, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes, put some lanterns in, and then I'd come over and breed the cows and so forth. So we have a lot of cows, which is great. As far as the outside, it's pretty barren, and I will eventually fix that, obviously. We need a little bit of sand to make glass so that I can fill this window out. But yeah, that is what I did off camera. It looks okay for now. You know, it's starting to come together a bit. This is my temporary water source while I was working on the farms. I cleared off this a little bit because we're going to make it a little bit different. That goes better with the design here. But yeah, so today I want to actually use this pickaxe, and I want to see how much we can get by using the Fortune 3. And I know exactly what we're going to mine for. We need a lot more iron because it seems like these lanterns are just killing me on iron. So, today's going to be a mining adventure. And, oh, look at that. A peaceful, rainy mining adventure. Now, on this mountain, there is tons and tons and tons and tons of iron ore. So, I'm going to go around and collect up as much as I can, as well as any coal that I can find. So, yeah, you see, it's all over the place. And by the end of the episode, I hope we have enough iron that we will never need iron again, or at least for a very long time. So, without further ado, let's test out our new diamond pickaxe. Oh, we're gonna be so rich. Not only do we mine very fast, we get so much more. Yeah, our inventory's gonna be filled. Thankfully, I built that auto smelter because we're gonna have tons. There are also some emeralds all along the mountain that I'm going to collect up. A few of them I had to mine without fortune, but that's okay because I left the majority of them. And there is a ton of iron and mountain to explore, so it's gonna be a lot. My voice still feels a little raspy. I don't know if I'm sick or what, but hopefully it sounds okay on the video. Yeah, we are just getting stacks and stacks of iron at this point. I'm afraid that if I do this the entire video, we won't have enough space for it. Because, I mean, we're just kind of walking around at this point, but there is so much iron around. But you know what? After building for basically 3 hours yesterday, it's kind of nice to just relax and do a little mining. I don't want to, go too crazy and always be building for hours on end. It's nice to just go around and replenish everything and gather up lots of resources. Plus, I had to roll the enchanting table twice in order to get this pickaxe and then combine it with the anvil. So technically I enchanted 2 pickaxes. But the first one gave me Fortune 3 on So much iron. I think the next enchantment that I'm gonna try and get is looting on my sword. Looting is so good, especially early game when you're like killing cows and things for food and leather, killing mobs for bones and gunpowder. Sharpness is also good for killing them, but looting gives you the extra drops that we're looking for. Holy cow. Literally, look at all the iron. And this is just like one little area of the mountain. And we're gonna do this, I think, for as long as I want to, I guess. Okay, that thunder actually kind of scared me. I need to turn that down, I think, because that is very, very loud. I hope it doesn't turn the rain down, though. Oh, it does. Okay, we're gonna turn that back up. Okay. Yeah, I actually almost just jumped out of my chair. Can I get struck by lightning? I don't know if being at a high altitude is safe. Wow, look at this. We are above the clouds right now. Look at all the iron. You can just see it. It's insane. We are going to be so rich. We will probably never need iron again or coal. The coal is mainly just for torches and lanterns, and also the iron, obviously. Oh my gosh. A charged creeper. What the heck? Did he get struck by lightning? Oh my gosh, lightning I think struck the trees too. There's one piece up there. I'll leave it. Okay, wait. There's more than one piece. Yeah, I think it was so much more worth getting the Fortune 3 pickaxe versus rolling and getting Silk Touch. Silk Touch is nice, but it's not really necessary for the early game. Unless you're playing like, I don't know, Skyblock or something where you need grass to grow and you need to mine the grass. It just isn't as useful. It seems like Fortune is the obvious choice. this episode, I just kind of want to do a little peaceful mining, gathering up as much of this exposed iron as we can, and seeing if we can get our entire inventory full. I mean, it's almost been 20 minutes already, so once it's been an hour, then or close to an hour, we'll head back and start cooking it up. Most of my views are on TikTok, so I think eventually I will make some sort of a little memorial for my TikTok followers. I post mainly all of my little shorts that I turn or I make on there, and people seem to really like them. So YouTube, for some reason, just isn't promoting my shorts that often. I don't know why, if I'm doing something wrong, or maybe the tag or title is wrong. I don't know. It just seems like TikTok knows exactly who to show the videos to, for the most part. So, with that being said, I'm going to try and grow my community via TikTok. Yeah, I was really excited to do a mining video because that's how I started this little series, is just mining in the cave and whispering. But the last two, I've kind of just been building, and well, I guess one more I did do mining, but it's been a while since I got to just relax and walk around and collect up things. I wasn't going to originally make a video today, which is going to be on, July 31st, because I was a little tired, but I wanted to just chill out and mine as much as I could. I was really excited to use the pickaxe, basically. I was like, oh, should I do it all off camera? And I was like, nah, actually, I'm just going to do it on camera and, whisper about my day or what we're doing. And I'm glad I did this because not only do we need these materials, but it shows you, what I'm doing and how I'm getting some of these things. I want to be authentic, and I don't want to be one of those ASMR or Minecraft YouTubers that just randomly they get all of their stuff without any, you get to see the behind the scenes, is what I'm saying. Which technically isn't behind the scenes because you're seeing it. But I hope you get what I mean. You actually get to see me grind and work. So the village actually does have villagers in it. I just was at a render distance. The last video, I think I showed off that there was a village there. So not only can we cure the villager zombie that I have, but we can also somehow get a couple of them up from the village. Look at us, we're literally filling up. Now I have a crazy idea for my TikTok followers. because TikTok allows me to see the names of my followers. Like basically I can click on their profile or don't click on it, but either way it shows me, such and such followed me. Click here to view profile. And I don't really have a lot of TikTok followers, but I would like to mine a diamond for each of them and then name that diamond and put them permanently in my world by doing that. Just as a thank you and like, hey, this diamond is specific to you. Thanks for following me and watching my videos. And then all of those diamonds, I could accumulate those in a chest or somewhere special like a treasure room. And I don't know, it gives me, something to look forward to and show that people are not just numbers to me. In addition to that, it allows me to actually kind of work. I gotta go mine the diamonds. And each diamond I get, I could potentially name someone. It's kind of a unique idea. I'm tired of seeing all these, I place one block, every follower I get. It's so mindless and ungenuine. It doesn't really mean anything, so I think this takes it to the next level where I have to actually, acquire the diamonds, and then from there, they are each customized to the follower's name. So, I think it would be cool. It'd be cool to see, like, several chests full of just diamonds that have all been named by my followers. Now, unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to do that for my YouTube subscribers. There's not very many of those either, so doesn't really matter. But YouTube is a little more strict on, I guess, the profile that subscribes to your channel. It doesn't show all of them. Like currently, I think it's a setting you have to set up when you make a YouTube channel. And not all of my subscribers have it set, so unfortunately I wouldn't be able to just say, hey, thank you for subscribing such and such, because I can't even see their names. I guess the other option would be just to have people comment, but that can become very tedious for the people who are commenting, and for me, because I don't know if they're, actually subscribers and so forth. There's a lot more to it. I've thought about this a little bit while I was working, so the easiest way for me is to do it via the TikTok followers. And if you're not following me on TikTok, my TikTok is SquishyMC ASMR, all one word. Oh my gosh, we are almost full inventory already. And it has only been 24 minutes. We might have to do 2 trips because seriously, we're basically stripping out all that we can so that we don't have to do it for a long time. Now, obviously I can build an iron farm, but I want to try to play the game a little more slow, and this is why I'm doing this. It's so that I can peacefully relax and mine and gather levels and get a bunch of coal and iron and things. I don't want to just walk away and come back and a chest is full of iron for me. You know what I mean? Now, at some point, we might have to do that, especially There we go. Level 30. Okay. Yeah, so we haven't really even scratched the surface on how many ores there are on this mountain. There has to be, I kid you not, thousands. We've basically mined just a little bit on each side of my base so far, just a little bit. Because that one right there, that's that pillar. Here, I'm gonna go into free cam. That pillar is our base. And we've only just mined a little bit over here. Kind of walked behind here and mined a little bit over here. And there are literally pillars, 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 pillars all the way around. Not to mention all of this that goes to I have no idea what, but yeah, there's just this is an incredible mountain range. I really, 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 really like this seed. I should probably put it in the description at some point. If you want the seed, just leave me a comment, okay? Otherwise, I'm gonna skip it. I think that's iron down there, so let's take a little waterfall ride. Oh, and there's that lava we were hearing. We're gonna stay away from that. And it looks like we are almost full and have to go back to the base and deposit our ores and coal. I can still mine a little bit more, but then we have to go back. Ouch. I wouldn't say I work at a super stressful job, but it is very nice to come home and, do this for fun and not take it super serious, which is very nice because when you've been, when you're at your job, you take it very serious, and basically this is like a little escape. Somewhere where I can just kind of whisper and talk to myself if I need to. Helps me relax, which is good. Okay. We need to go back and we can come back over here because there is still so much to get. And here I see some calcite. One of my favorite blocks to build with. I love calcite. Calcite is, especially with my shader pack on, it's beautiful. It really is. Okay. Let's go back. Okay, there's one more. I think we have space for like a little bit more. Oh, it looks like it's a lot. It is a lot. Dang it. Alright, I'm throwing the cobblestone out. We don't need cobblestone, honestly. We've got almost a full double chest from just digging out the farms in the bedroom and all that, so I'm not too worried about tossing out a stack or two of cobble. Look at that, our inventory is stacked. And it has been a half hour already. piece that kind of winds down and over to this little area. I was growing my trees over here, as well as gathering dirt over there, so to put in my base, but getting up and down here is kind of annoying to always have to be jumping. Looks like some of our plants are growing, which is awesome. This will be my first harvest. Those have grown wheat, sugarcane. I think I'll keep a stack of blocks with me actually. Okay, let's count up how much iron we have as we throw it into some of these forges or furnaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 40, and 42. So, I think that's like 12, almost 600 in 30 minutes. Let's just throw some in there. Actually, we need to throw 2 stacks. And then we need 2 stacks in there. And 4 stacks in here. And I'm just going to reload the lava buckets. Lava. See how efficient this is? I love that the dripstone update basically made, infinite lava. It's honestly awesome. Now, as for the coal, I would like to just keep it just like this. But what I'm going to do is, if I turn it into coal blocks, I might miss my obsidian, so I'm going to put my obsidian there. We're going to do this. We're going to go like that. We might need another row. Yeah, that'll work for now. Eventually we'll sort all these chests out, each item, and then we'll have its own little section, which is cool. Oh, I think I have cooked food somewhere in one of these. These are just my extra if these are all running and I need some blocks quickly or something. I don't know, I had extra furnaces, so I just throw them there. Okay, let's go back out and get some more. Quite a bit of mobs out tonight. Okay, here we go again. Oh my gosh, look at all of this. There's... Holy cow. See, like, yeah, an iron farm is great, but for the uses that I need the iron for, making lanterns and, you know, basically that's it for right now, making lanterns. Um, it just feels so much more rewarding to mine it myself, especially because it's everywhere and it's accessible, and I get to see it all stack up and use my furnace array, and it just feels good too. Instead of just walking up and oh, there's a chest full of iron for me. This just feels so much more rewarding. I think there was a little bit more up here on top. Oh, there's quite a bit. Plus the emeralds, which I didn't really even think about. I was mainly just coming for the coal and iron. Okay, so I don't know if I want to go down or up. I think I want to go up first, and then kind of work my way down. Wow, look at that view. The clouds, the mountains, the moon. That's literally stunning. Very cool. Oh, here comes the sun. Okay. Do a little more digging up here on top. And it's time to work our way back down. And now we have the classic Minecraft music. The only thing that could ruin this is if I were to fall to my death. scenic view. The next, we're just on the death screen. Let's see if I can make this jump. Okay. We're at 43 minutes. And we almost have about half an inventory. Doing pretty good. We definitely want to get a mending villager at some point, because making the same set of tools over and over is not typically fun. I kind of like to stick with one handy dandy pickaxe, you know what I mean? But we'll have to do that once we cure that one villager or get some more. For now, we're just kind of gonna have to deal with it. Or maybe even we just get a silk touch pickaxe and we start carrying that around with like efficiency 4 on it. I'm like literally yawning and like trying not to fall asleep, but this is definitely like relaxing. We're gonna go this way. And it just keeps going so much. There's so much emeralds iron, and coal everywhere. I guess I can get that one. I've been holding off doing this simply because I wanted to do it with a fortune pickaxe, just to see how much I would, gather up. I would grab a little bit here and there as I needed it, but for the most part, everything that I got in episode 1 and 2 was what I used, and basically I've almost ran through all of that. So this was definitely needed. I needed to do this in order, to keep building and keep making decorations. And excited to try it with the fortune pickaxe. Like, look at this. Who needs an iron farm when you can literally go on an adventure? And it's just everywhere. Well, I guess you have to live near a little cave. Or, what do you call jagged peaks? I think I saw an emerald up here I want to get. Don't want to be skipping out on those because they're very handy actually. There's actually several emeralds, which is cool. Okay, let's go over here, grab some of that. There might be some we can reach up there. I didn't anticipate that thing blowing up, but it's okay. Hopefully it wasn't too loud. There goes the sun. I just want to get that iron and then we're going to continue. Got about 10 minutes left of the hour-long video anyway, so we'll see if we can totally fill our inventory in 10 minutes. Which I think is very possible. Especially because the ores glow pretty bright at night, making it pretty easy to spot them. Like, look at that mountain light up. It's just awesome. Looks like we missed a few just in these corners. And there's an emerald over there. I see why. Because it's one block taller than I think where I jumped from. Alright, let's go this way now. We got a skelly. We got two skellies. Oh, what the heck? There's a pillager post right there. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty convenient. I mean, we're not playing hardcore or anything, but totems are really nice. Definitely get some of those bad omen bottles. Oh, I already have one actually. Because while I was luring the cows up to the base, I got into a scuffle with some of the little pillager outposts, or the pillagers that roam around. We are almost full, so it almost is time to go and head back, I think. Maybe mine a little bit of this coal. And any iron along the way. Okay. Yeah, I think we're pretty much done here. And basically we've mined this little area and a little bit behind it. And on the backside of these, that's it. There's so many areas we could mine. So I don't think we're gonna need an iron farm anytime soon. And I can always do this, off camera. So you don't have to always watch me do it, but I wanted to do it for this episode and just use the the Fortune 3 pickaxe. Oh, okay, come on. There we go. I can hear our cows mowing. That's a lot of coal. And that's a lot of cobblestone. I mean, look at this iron. That's so much. So much iron. Okay, but like 2 stacks there, 2 stacks there, stack in the middle, 2 more stacks, 2 more stacks, and whatever's left in the middle. And we gather up our lava and just put it in there and make sure that basically chest. Or at least like 3 rows of iron. And I'm gonna take all the coal out as well, I think. Oh my gosh. Well, we definitely won't need any coal anytime soon. In fact, I'm gonna make a stack of blocks because we need to conserve a little space. Interesting. I'll leave that there for now. But we did get a fair bit of emeralds, which is cool because when we start trading with villagers, having some early emeralds is gonna really help us out. Right. I think that's probably where I'm gonna end the episode. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and thank you for watching me use this pickaxe. It was really cool to see how much we can get, in just an hour. And just as a rough number, I'm thinking probably about 1,200 iron, or somewhere around that. I wouldn't say it's, 4,000 or anything crazy, but 1,200 wasn't too bad for going on a little adventure. But yeah, thank you. Hope you enjoyed. Bye. See you in the next one.